Wow, hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are doing another unboxing video and we will be unboxing the Thrustmaster TCA sidestick for the flight simulator. So without further ado, let's unbox this. Okay, so here we are. Let's open this up. This is going to be a new bit of equipment for my flight simulator setup. So we got some sort of game pass things here and like a manual for some add-ons that you can get. This says remove before flight, as you can see. Let's take it out. There we go, lovely, empty box. Let's see what we got inside. Okay, so inside here we have lots of wires at first, and then there we are. The throttle quadrant, which is, wow, that's really sick. That's pretty awesome. And the actual side stick itself, which is also pretty damn awesome. But let's get all these wires out of the way, see if we need to like do anything with these or what. Okay, so everything's laid out. These are like the USB switches to go inside or in like the throttle mat and plug into the computer. But let's get this out. It's good. It's fairly light actually. Nice like feel to it, especially in the left hand, like the captain. But let's get the throttle out now. See, the throttle is like probably the coolest part about this is all the buttons that it's got. It's got like the flaps lever and all that. So let's come on, there we go. Now. It's got a good amount of weight to it. Now these bits here on the side, as you can see, they can come off because I'm pretty sure you can buy this with just the throttle, like not the flaps or like anything, so like just that. But I think it's definitely more cooler if you have the whole thing. So yeah. Okay, so this is everything that it comes with. I do not know what these things are. I think they might just be some extra bits if you want to put more buttons, I don't know. But it comes with these stickers here that you can put in the engines, so you can choose out of like engine 1 to 4. It comes with these things which are actually like these ones, because you can actually swap it around. So if you don't want to fly captain left arm, you can fly first officer with the right hand, and you can swap the buttons around so the red goes on the left and the black goes on the right, which is pretty cool. Just gotta like unscrew that a bit. But yeah, this bit here, it's like a little throttle, because I'm pretty sure you can actually just buy the stick with no throttle. But this has got a really nice feeling to it. It moves a lot, bends pretty far each direction. The throttle, as you can hear, with great little clicks. Thrust reverse is back, and you're in thrust reverse. And then you've got the speed brakes. I'm not really familiar with most of these because I'm quite used to Boeing, because I've got the yoke and I've been playing that for over a year now. But this kind of looks the same. So on Boeing it says speed brake on the little speed brake lever, but I can recognise this just about. And the flaps, which got a good nice like click to it, so you know what flaps you're getting. Also throttle on the side buttons here, and then engine 1, engine 2, ignition, start. Don't know what those buttons do. These things, I do not know what these are. Auto brakes, that's it. And then rudder, trim, so that is to move on the ground, which is pretty cool, but you can also do it with the stick here. But then we've got gear, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much everything we have. So now let's set this up on the computer and give this a fly. Okay, so fairly easy setup. Pretty much I just had to plug a USB into the back of the throttle quadrant and into the top of the PC up here, and I actually needed to plug some wires, if you see them 2 wires there, into each side of the kind of add-on bit for the throttle quadrant. Otherwise it would only the computer would only recognise this middle part because these are add-ons, and so I needed to plug them in to actually get all these buttons here to work, like the parking brake and the gear. But this is pretty much easy, literally just like plug a USB into the top of the computer, same as that. but no wires underneath that you need to do. Luckily, now I just need to calibrate everything to make sure that all the buttons have their own purposes, and then we should be ready to fly. Now, here's a quick comparison between both of these thrustmaster joysticks. This one, I do not know which model this is, but this is a really old one. I had this for the old Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, the one that was released in the early 2000s. But anyway, as you can see, the new thrustmaster just looks a whole lot more realistic, and it's good that you can kind of adjust the buttons so you can use both hands, your left and your right, whereas this one you can only use your right hand, because as you see it's got a kind of hold your hand bit, whereas it's got this one's got both sides, but this can't really hold your left hand. It's it's gonna slide off a bit, and I don't know if this is supposed to be for a fighter jet or what, but it's got a red trigger at the back. It's just a lot older, and the throttle's just got a bit of a weird shape to it. No proper airbus buttons or fighter jet buttons. It's got rudders at the back here, but and I mean obviously this just looks a whole lot better. It's got 10 times more buttons and much more realistic. But I mean this is old, but I mean this has actually got a bit of a, I don't know if it's because it's used a lot, but this hasn't got so much of a a dead zone in the middle. It's really light to move. It's probably because I've used it so much, but this one's kind of a bit stiffer. If I do that, kind of springs in and kind of goes left and right, whereas this one it just goes straight in the middle. It's a bit more stiffer, but I mean it's probably that because it's a bit more realistic, and this one just feels a lot bigger and better hold in the hand. But yeah, this one's definitely a lot better. Alright, so we have everything set up, all the buttons are calibrated. We are in Alicante Airport in Spain, in Iberia. This is the Spanish version of British Airways. I think British Airways actually own this company, and I flew in it on the way back from Spain a couple of times. But we are going to do our first takeoff in the A320, so let's put our flaps at flaps 1 or 10, whatever. I'm not familiar with the A3. There we go. Right, flaps 10. Let's do our first takeoff in the A320. Here we go. Let's do fucking brake. Let's do 100% toga. Send the center line. See our speed, we're at 80 knots. Now 100. I think we need to get to about 130 and then pull up. There we go. Good takeoff, that felt pretty smooth. Gear up. Get up to about 10 degrees. We are off. Look at that. Iberia. Amazing. Let's start our right turn. Bring the engines down a bit. And I think we're going to do a big loop and then land. So that was a successful takeoff. Now we just need to land. Right, so here we are ready for our approach. We are on the approach. We actually got the speed brakes out because I was speeding a bit earlier on, but we're ready to land. So we're slightly slow, got the flaps full, to gear down, all that. Let's put the auto brakes, see if they work. I put them on 3, and here we go. So as you saw, whenever throttle, it's right-handed, so I'm used to flying with my right hand, so it's different flying with left hand for the first time. But here we go, let's see how it goes. Slightly high, no, we're right. Slow, it's very different with left hand, it feels so weird. But let's see if we can get a good landing out of this. Alright, just a bit low, because it's all red and the happy lights. But floating a bit down. Okay, right, speed brakes out, and reverse thrust. There we go. Alright, that was a bit of a bit of a wonky landing. I think we landed just to the right. Maybe we touched down with our right piece of gear first. But that wasn't too bad considering it's my first landing in this plane. But parking brake on. Yeah, let's see how that went then. Okay, so here we go. Here is our landing. We were coming in at a very like random speeds and like heights. As you can see, we were like too low here. So there's 4 red like lights on the runway. You can't really see it. There we go. It's supposed to be 2 red, 2 white. But we'll see what this landing was like. I think that's probably a good view. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I did float it quite a bit. And then, yeah, a bit of a Ryanair landing and nearly a tail strike there. But I mean, first time, so wasn't too bad. I mean, you would walk away with that with no injuries, hopefully. But yeah, not a bad landing. Probably a 3 out of 10 to be honest. But yeah. So, this is an amazing piece of equipment for the flight simulator. I definitely do recommend this, especially if you're big into Airbus and flying with a side stick. It's definitely super realistic, especially with all the buttons here and just how this is like shaped and just like how it feels. So I definitely do like recommend this. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this like kind of talks you into getting one if you really want one. But yeah, that's all, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. See you later.